the less comfortable you feel in your own skin, the less skillful you feel in navigating your physical world, your body, protecting yourself, feeling through your emotions, being at peace with your thoughts, the more you will judge other people. Because judging other people will become a way to keep you sure of yourself, right? If they are that, then that means that I get to be this. But guess what? That's usually the biggest barrier we face to connection. And what we all really want is connection. We all just kind of want to have a laugh together. And it's the unconscious conditioning that's wired into our bodies through repetition of behavior that creates this visceral, I don't like you response, or creates this visceral response to hearing a certain idea or belief. A lot of people are like, no, I'm trusting my body, I'm trusting my intuition. And yes, you are. Yes, you are. But do you realize that what your body has become and what your intuition is a reflection of repeated past experience, which in and of itself is not necessarily true or false, it's just what you were exposed to. So one of the most rewarding things in life for me is expanding the horizon of my potential connection. I want to be able to connect with people from all walks of life. And there's something in me which is so joyful about that, because as I shed my judgment and as I gain the skill to learn how to interact with different types of people, my joy is just as big as the dissolution of the judgment. So the more judgment, the more joy. When the judgment is revealed to be a false layer. And beneath that false layer is just heart. It's just connection. It's fucking beautiful. But you need to have skill and self-confidence and self-esteem and actual capacity and actual competency to navigate life that way. You can't just pretend you belong in the jungle and go into the jungle and have a great time. So there's this beautiful interplay between gaining skill, body, emotion, mind, relationships, and gaining access to enjoyment of all different experiences, even the rough ones. This is what I love. This is where my work lies. I've realized that so many of the experiences that blew my mind and opened my heart up, where I connected with people I never thought I'd connect with, were things that I wouldn't, on paper, recommend. Like, don't help the homeless guy who's just got out of prison move his bed into his tent in the middle of the Bruns parking lot. Don't necessarily do that. But I fucking did it. And I fucking shook his hand and we had a good little chat. And then I'm like, yeah, I might not hang out with you. You might not be my business partner, but that was fucking cool. And then there's been other times where I swore that I would never take drugs and go to a festival when I was young. My parents were like, don't do that stuff. Don't do this. And I was like, And then I went and did it. I took some drugs. I won't tell you which ones. And I had the time of my life and connected with something which felt primordial and beautiful. I got the message. I didn't go back and keep doing it. I went and I looked for that experience through connection, through relationships, through creative work, through my body. And I found it. And I'm integrating it. And I walk around more and more feeling that level of heart openness without drugs. Because I'm dissolving my judgment and I'm increasing my skill, and they go together. Don't expect yourself to feel safe in your body when you just don't. Don't expect yourself to be able to solve a conflict that you're not skilled in navigating. Don't expect yourself to win a fight you haven't trained for. But train to fight, train to dance, train to write, train to connect, train to release conditioning and open your heart. Learn about the layers of humanity that get layered over the top of the infinite self, and life will feel like a fucking gift, an elixir that you can drink through more and more experiences. It'll become more unconditioned and unconditional as you grow. That's it. That's all I got to say. Love you. Bye.